Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess since we've sort of gotten your sort of background and some of your influences, um, for those of us, so you said you all met up in college. Is it Northwest?
Northeastern.
Northeastern.
Northeastern, okay, and that's back in Boston.
In Boston, yes.
Mhm.
Okay, and so why did you guys all choose? I mean, of course, you didn't all come and says let's pick the same university, but did you know each other before you got to the school university? No.
Well, no, actually, so myself and Shannon, one of the former members, we were enrolled in the college. We met up with a young lady from the area who was putting together a group, and Danielle and Monique were from the area, and so that's how we came together. So they would come to campus and practice. Shannon and I, we had a place we could use at the college, and they would
Mhm.
come and practice there. So actually, only two of us were in the school, but we did meet the young ladies from being in school and being in that area.
Shout out to
Okay.
Ryder Hall and Stetson Hall. And
Yeah.
I'll never forget Ryder and Stetson. I didn't even go there, but I'll never forget the name of the hall.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We
okay.
didn't go there, but we lived there practically.
We lived there. We had lunch there. We had dinner there. I felt like I was a Northeasterner. Like I was one of the Huskies.
Oh goodness. So you yeah. So just to get the story. So Tiffany and Shannon both went to this, and then how did you guys get connected to Danielle and Monique?
So there was a lady named
the two ladies that were trying to put a group together. They knew people that knew all of us in some way, and so they kind of pitched this idea. Like I know the perfect young ladies for you to meet. I think it would be a great group. So they were kind of trying to put it together, and it happened that we met up at one of their halls, and the acoustics were right on time. Everyone's blend was, fire. We had a great chemistry right away, even though we were so young and raw. But we had a good blend already. So we had, we saw this vision very early on, and so did the women that put us together, basically. They basically helped us shop our first deal at Atlantic Records.
Okay. So Tiffany, are you saying that you went to uni to look to start a group, or did you not go to study something and was music on the side? Or I'm just trying to.
No, I actually went there. My major at the time was like communication/music production or something like that. So, a freshman at college, still a little bit confused as to like which direction I wanted to go. But what I did know is that I love music and I love to sing. So when that opportunity presented itself, it was kind of like, okay, so do I finish out school or do I follow my dreams and then go back, later and revisit that situation? And that's kind of what I did.
Okay. And then, so Danielle and Monique, what were you guys doing at this time then? Because it was Tiffany's freshman in college. What were you guys doing and planning to do with life at that point in time?
So at that time,
go ahead, Danielle.
At that time, I was actually, I had known the ladies that knew kind of us. So I was in a group with them previously, another group, and that group didn't end up working out. So that's how it was kind of like they knew me, they knew Monique, somebody knew Shannon and Tiffany, and that's kind of how we all came together. So that's how I ended up meeting the girls.
Yeah, but were you in a different college, or were you in high school? Were you thinking about college, or were you
So
thinking?
I was not. I was in between, not really knowing. I knew I wanted to do music. I didn't know if I wanted to go to do the Berkeley School of Music route
Wow.
or just, you know what I mean? So I was kind of in between before Shades happened.
Okay.
Did you have DeAndre at that time? Was she
I
a newborn?
did.
Yeah,
I had my baby at that time. Yeah, I had my baby.
She was a little Tweety bird.
When I met the girls, my daughter was only like, I think 1.
Wow.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So crazy.
Okay.
Diapers. I was actually just graduating cosmetology school. So I graduated high school in 1990. So I'm a little older than Tiffany and Shannon was. But I was apprenticing at a barbershop, and the guy that I worked for knew one of the ladies, and he kept saying, "You're always singing around the shop. You need to be singing." And I was like, "I don't want to be a singer. I just want to be a hairstylist," you know. So when he proposed that I meet these ladies, like they were planning this night for us to meet, and he said, "You got to get to Boston and Northeastern. This is the night you're gonna meet these ladies. I feel good about this thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And I went home. And then he's ringing my bell, like, "You didn't get on that bus to go to Boston. Get in the car. Let's go right now." And he brought me all the way up there, dropped me off. And so, you know, it was like meant to be kind of a thing. But I didn't see it for myself. I was just into the cosmetology thing. I wanted to do hair. So that was what I was doing.
Yeah, but had you not, you were still struggling with your stage frights? And
Yeah, I still have like nerves when we have to sing, of course. But I think that because we've had experience now together on stage, I can pull from all of our strengths, and we are collectively, you know, as excited about the show. So it's no longer more of fear, it's more just excitement and like, let's go, let's get it out there, let's do it.
yeah.
So it's more of less of anxiety and more excitement.
I guess when you think about the early 90s, we were blessed with such an amazing array of groups, especially females. So you mentioned SWV, there was Ex-Girlfriend, there was En Vogue, there was Escape, there was Jade, the TLC. Then we had
So many back then.
there was some
So
changing
many
faces, changing faces,
Brownstone.
Brownstone, yeah, Terry and Monica, and there were so many groups. Did it seem,
Open stuff.
yeah, Mocha Step, yeah, well, yes, all of them. Did you feel as if, oh, that we could just put together a group and we get a deal? It should be straightforward like that. Did it feel it was that easy to do?
I don't think we felt that it was easy, but I think that one thing, like, okay, I guess En Vogue was kind of sort of the closest to what we were trying to do because they all pretty much took the lead. So, you know, some of the groups, they were formatted a little bit different. So maybe they had a rapper or like a lead singer.
Yeah.
So we felt, you know, we're shades. That's why we call ourselves shades, because we're four shades of women. We all bring something unique to the table. Everyone sings lead. Everybody, I have more of the urban flavor. Danielle's more pop. You know, Monique's more jazzy soul. Like, so everyone had a different vibe. So we just thought that, okay, even though the market may be a little saturated and there are tons of female groups right now, I think that we can still bring something unique to the table. So I think we never thought of it that way. We just thought, hey, we're shades, we all sing lead. We could all get out there and, you know, bring something to the table. So
Okay. I mean, whose idea was it to give the name Shade?
We
I think it was a collective because we were writing names down. We were a different name on Atlantic.
We had
so
like
when we
5 different names.
We had like a lot of different names going, and we were pulling from different ideas. And I think we settled on Shades because it represented most who we were and who we wanted to be as a group. Multifaceted, you know, multi-generational. We reach multi-generations of people with our music. It's not just one lane that we were in. So we were, you know, we wanted to pull from that, and it explained who we were the best.
Yeah, I think I actually, because, you know, goodness, I think I've just finished interviewing a Law, then Moke and Steph, and even SWE and Brownstone. And it is interesting that everyone puts a real effort into not just giving the names, but having what the name really represents. So it's not like we're just going to pick up a name, the Stones, and it's just saying, you know, it has to represent something. Even if you call the Stones, it has to be like the foundation of our music and stuff like that. So the fact that Monique has just given an interpretation of Shades to not just represent the four of you at the time, but also the types of style you're coming from. Was this something that the label says, if you're interviewed, you need to come with a definition of what shade means? Or was it stuff that, because I guess it's trying to understand the psyche of R&B groups when they first start and you pick a name. Does the name just become, okay, a good name, we can just use this? Or once you have a name, do you get told, look, when you're asked about it, you need to sort of have them come up with a concept of why you picked the name and what it represents?
I'll be honest with you. I don't think that the label really cared. I mean, because a lot of people that worked at the label called us the Shades.
The Shade.
And our name was Shades. So we're like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
did this guy just mess our name up? Like, so I
Yeah.
really don't think that they care. As long as you had a hit record to them, that was kind of what they focused on.
I mean, the people that did the artist development, artist repertoire, they were the ones that said, when you get out there, make sure that you don't fumble. Somebody answer that question. You be the one to answer that, or, you know, have a good answer, like come up with. So they coach you in that way so that you don't look crazy in front of the camera, but they don't tell you what to say necessarily. We kind of figured that out.
Okay.
On our own.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between.
For even loving us, on which I didn't miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for me, but just for me,
No, okay, you're okay.
They don't understand what Jonas boys are winning all spirits.
Lay it.
These guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.